Hey, listen, I just want to call out one person.
And I hate myself a lot.
But you're getting punched in the dick.
There needs to be more Street Shark references.
I say who?
That's funny as hell.
What's up, everybody? My name is Tyler. I am your new and improved host. All right. To my right, to my left, I don't know.
No, all right.
Alongside of me is
only other
my
guy here.
very good friend, Rico Ramirez. Say hi to the internet, Rico.
Hi, internet.
There it is. Cody can't be here with us tonight.
No, he's becoming
he's
or Iron Medic or something.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. He's wasting his time. You remember when he tried to become a bouncer? He was like, hey, my last name is Rhodes, and that's like Roadhouse, so I'm gonna become a bouncer. And then he was with us the next weekend. That's crazy. So it's just the two of us. But you know what? I say just the oh shit.
No. We had to go for there's a follow up. We coming in live from the Rhodes household. Bullshit. That's what he's doing.
That's awesome.
Heyo, Andy.
That's awesome. So tonight it's just going to be Rico and I.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy to be here talking to you, Rico.
Oh, I'm happy that you're here too.
And I'm so happy to be talking to the internet today. Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because I have an actual microphone and headphones, and I understand the lighting still. We're still working on the lighting,
okay.
But I am not coming to you like Edward Snowden on a CNN interview. Okay? You do not understand how happy I was setting this up, just smiling. I was like, I can't wait for tonight. I can't wait for tonight. I can't wait for tonight. I am so stoked to have my equipment.
Yes.
My shit finally got here from Germany.
How long do you have to wait?
Almost 3 months. It's backed up. It's backed up. It was PCS season.
Mm-hmm.
Like they told us, they were like, it's gonna get rough. So, but I'm so happy to have my stuff here. I have my office set up. Y'all can't see it because all the cool shit is below my camera. All right, I set it up and then I turned my camera on and I was like, no one can see anything. So we're gonna fool around with some stuff, and it's a work in progress, especially the lighting, because behind me looks like someone just took a piss on everything.
It looks like you're delivering your manifesto from a Holiday Inn.
It looks like what was the bad guy in the third Austin Powers? Gold member? Yeah. I love gold. Like that's what it looks like. It looks like I'm in that room. Heyo. Hey.
Did your wife get her equipment as well, apparently?
Yeah, she did. Yeah. No. It came over on the plane. Know what I'm saying?
In carry-on? No.
So
I get what you're saying.
So I am so happy to be sitting at a desk and not in a lawn chair on a table with just nothing. I have my microphone. I have my desk. I have the office that I'm going to be producing from for the next 2 years. I'm stoked, and we're going to make changes, and this lighting is terrible. You know what the best part is, though? I don't have a garage door to worry about.
How dare you point it out? All the lights and different colored things are supposed to distract people.
Nope.
I plan on black taping those spots. There's some additional soundproofing going on.
We're so professional.
Additional sound. All
Bro.
The lights and the colorful things are just meant to distract you.
Oh, have I introduced our podcast?
What show are we?
I'm so not used to this. I'm so not used to hosting. We are the Underqualified and Overcompensated podcast. You can also find us by the Underqualified and Overcomplicated podcast because our name is too long.
It is.
And some of us would really like to change the name because it is far too long. But yes.
we need to come up with something.
And so you're listening to the Underqualified and Overcompensated podcast. If you're watching us, thank you. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Twitch. If you're listening to us, we're literally everywhere. Cody texted me the other day and he's like, we're on Audible. And I was like, we don't deserve to be on Audible. Like, that's where professionals go and like disperse their... It doesn't make sense. Like, the Sandman 2 was just released. Neil Gaiman just went, hey, I'm going to release the Sandman Part 2 on Audible. And then Cody was just like, hey, we're on Audible. And I was like, everything is upside down right now.
You know, in pre-production, you got to let me know these things so I could start adding stuff to the Amazon affiliate links in case the audience is interested.
Hey. Hey, assholes.
If you're gonna
go listen to us on Audible. Go listen to us on everything. I swear to God, we are everywhere. Yeah. And that's what's upsetting. You know what? Let's get into it. Audience, you're fucking up. No. Yeah, we're everywhere. And the more stuff, like, we have fun doing the video stuff, right? Like, that's why we're on Facebook. That's why we put it out on YouTube. That's why we put it out on Twitch. Because we like the video stuff. But the audio stuff, that's what we started as, and that's what I really like. I'm trying to make sure that the podcast is put out on everything. So like anything that you can, I don't care. If you have a what's that? A Motorola Edge, you can access the internet. All right. Find our podcast and watch it and listen to it and just share it. Oh, God.
You could probably stream us on one of those Motorola candies or whatever the fuck they were.
What the fuck is that?
You don't remember those? Those were the multicolored sliders that Christina Aguilera did. They used her Candyman song for that.
I do not remember this at all.
Wow,
this is outstanding. I was just gonna say. I wish the internet was actually free, because like. Everyone's like, oh, the internet is free. It's not free. Just so you know, it's not free. Well, we know that.
Welcome to the Freedom's Not Free cast.
But no, I don't remember that. As soon as you said the slider, I'm thinking of that T-Mobile Sidekick.
Yeah.
Is it like that?
This was, I think, in that same time period.
The thing slid out from the side.
Yeah, it slid his butt out from the side, so that way you could just back it in the middle of the night.
That's right. It slit its butt out from the side, so you could back it in the middle of the night. You heard him right, folks. I don't care if you're watching or listening to us. That's what Rico said. Coming to you live from his garage.
It's my studio. Hello.
I have an office now, so I can talk shit.
Look at all this production. This doesn't just happen. I don't just
Also, Rico controls his lights by Google. All right? It's so funny when he asks, he's like, Google, lights red, and then they don't do it. Oh, it's fantastic.
Here, for those watching, if you'd like an example.
Please.
Okay, Google, turn off Thunderdome. Thank you, Tunde. I appreciate the help. Okay, Google, turn Thunderdome on. You piece of shit. You better.
Oh, you're gone now, bud.
Oh no, I hit the mute.
Okay.
Because I had to talk to Google real quick.
We had to have a.
Now my fan's on shit.
You remember when AI was supposed to make things easy? Also, if you thought that a podcast with just Rico and I was going to be super professional, you turned in the wrong week.
You sure did. Google's being a real bitch right now. So
Google's always a real bitch. Hey, Rico?
Yes?
Rico, you know what is also a real bitch?
Tell me.
That second COVID shot.
Oh my gosh! Don't even get me started. So wait, when did you get yours? Give me some background of where you.
Jesus, March, February, maybe.
Sorry, I had to. I'm gonna take him outside.
Yeah, like March. I've got a. Where's my wallet? It's back there.
Google is better than Alexa, damn sure, for sure.
No, absolutely not. I will. That is the hill I will die on. I have chosen it, and it is Alexa being the finest. I'm not talking to you. Thank you so much.
Did you mean by douche?
I got my shots in February and March, I think. And February was fine. The first shot was okay. The second shot kind of knocked me on my ass for 24 hours. Mm. I was super surprised that you just got your second shot.
Well, procrastination is king.
Sure.
And honestly, I don't feel comfortable with the shot. I do not feel. I've taken the shot. It is my military duty to take the full vaccine.
Yep.
Depending on who you ask.
Yup.
But in weighing it, do I, as a elder statesman with a family, do I come home one day and look at my wife and kids and say, hey, we don't have a house anymore because I couldn't get a fucking shot and the military's already stuck me with everything and its fucking mom. So I got said shot and I got it. Maybe this was the problem. I got it like 2 days after the flu shot.
Oh yeah.
So Sunday, I get the shot on Sunday. Fucking Sunday, I'm fine. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have a couple drinks. That way, in case I'm a little off, I won't feel it tonight. I'll just sleep like a baby. What happened instead? I woke up the next day like fucking death. It was so fucking horrible. Everything hurt. I could barely fucking move. My breathing was labored. It had me Googling WebMD like 27 times to make sure I wasn't really fucking dying.
And half of WebMD was like, yeah, you're definitely dying.
You've got butt cancer.
They put it like that. They were just like, you have butt cancer. And you're just like, I don't think that's very professional.
That's rude. So yeah, I am the last of the trio here, the triad.
Yes.
Triforce, whatever the fuck we're called, the triangle of power, to get fully vaccinated, and I straight up didn't have a good time.
Yeah, no one did. And you know what the best part is? The first person who got both shots, got COVID. Right?
He is the only one. However, on Friday, I did test somebody, and he was fine. He was asymptomatic as fuck, so I was like, whatever. We're just shooting the shit. And then his test came back immediately as positive. Like, the test takes 15 minutes. It came back in 5. This motherfucker's super positive.
Whoa!
So
that's great.
I immediately left work, shut everything down, left work, got here, called the wife, for me a garbage bag, walk away, keep the kids away. And I threw all my stuff into a garbage bag, washed it, went upstairs, sanitized. I was basically a lobster. That's how long and how hot that shower was. Just in case. You never know.
Yeah.
Placebo. And,
Fair.
So we'll see if I'm number 2 to get it.
I fucking love it. I love it.
I was dead, dude.
I'm glad. Yes, the second shot. You got the Pfizer, right?
I did get the Pfizer.
Okay.
And it now that they're pushing for the third booster or the third shot, the booster of the series,
it's not going to happen. Not in our age range.
Yeah, civilians are already doing it because some of the people I see during
it's the older
mission here. Yeah,
it's the older people.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of I look at them and I'm like, how much older are you than me?
I love that when people look at me and they're just like, God, when I was your age. And I was like, motherfucker, that was 2 years ago.
Yep. that was my experience with the second dose. First one was like, hey, this hurts a little bit worse than anthrax. That's okay. I can deal with that. The second one just put me on my motherfucking ass.
Yeah, it sucks. It
And
sucks.
my wife, who got the one and done shot,
My wife,
she's just looking at me like, stop
right,
bitching.
right.
She's such a
My
nice
wife-
lady. She's
she
not going
did
to
the
say
same
stop
thing.
bitching, but her
Yes.
eyes said stop bitching.
It says it right there. It says it right there. My wife was the same thing because I got my second shot and I was like, oh, I have a fever. I'm freezing. I got the chills. And she's like, oh, I'm so worried about you. And then she got the second one. And she woke up the next day and she's like, when do the symptoms happen? And I was like, what are you talking
What do you
about?
mean?
Now. They happen now.
She did send me a picture of as I was dying of the common meme of men when they're sick. It's an adult body with a baby's face on it. That was kind of rude.
I would say it's not kind of rude. It's very rude. This is why I miss the age of Mad Men.
Of Mad Men, when you can just smack them in the ass and have a cigarette.
Right? And you can just smoke indoors and put women down. That's not
Not
true.
anymore. Mm-mm.
That's not true. Shut up, Tyler.
It was a different time.
Right? A better time. Anyway. So, you got your second COVID shot.
I did.
Finally. I did not know. I thought I was so surprised when you were just like, hey man, this second shot sucks. And I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it does.
Well,
You
you
know
take-
that.
Why are you taking shots on a fucking 10 o'clock on a Monday morning?
Exactly. And you're like, yo, bro, I don't know about this second shot. I was like, do 4 more, pussy.
No, man, it was no bueno.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. But hey, guess what? Hey, Rico,
What?
did you know this?
What did I know?
I don't know if I'm breaking news here, but we beat COVID.
We did. We beat COVID.
Okay. So I'm really getting sick and tired of being told to put a mask on when I walk into Walmart. Because guess what? We
You're
won.
damn right, Andy.
I'm so fucking tired of it.
Who knows? Well, I mean, once we reach, I know some states are getting towards herd immunity, so that the mandates may go down. And let's be honest, the masks never did anything anyway. It was placebo.
No!
You saw something in action.
I'm so tired of this mask bullshit and this government acting like they actually are like, oh yeah, put your mask on. And I swear to God, internet, if I hear the term social distancing in the next 5 years after we defeat COVID, I will punch every single one of you.
But I love social distancing. Stay the fuck away from me.
I'm fine with what social distancing means. The
You just don't want to
term.
hear the phrase.
The
term.
fucking
Okay.
term social distancing. Like, if you tell me, hey, stay a physical distance away from someone, cool. But but the internet, not the internet, but like, I don't know who made the term, but right when COVID came out, they were like, okay, we need to practice social distancing. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And it means staying the fuck away from each other. And I went, then why don't we just call it staying the fuck away from each other?
It doesn't look as good on a poster. Hey, stay the fuck away.
I don't care what looks good on a poster. All right. Oh. Anyway, we beat COVID.
We did.
All we're just waiting for the government to release us from our prison.
For real.
And
And in 20 years, we'll give COVID all the Apaches that they want, right? I did it to myself.
I know, I love it. I fucking love it. Oh boy. All right. That was fun.
We've already been banned for talking about COVID and vaccinations and saying a masks are useless. So we can say whatever the fuck we want now.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. All the platforms are taking us down.
Andy,
'Cause
if
we're
you're
spreading-
still there, you fucked me with those trades. I'm assuming. I don't really know. I don't know a lot about sports. But
He doesn't. He does not. He does not.
I know surprising things.
Every now and then, he'll just be like, so-and-so was the goalie for the Florida Panthers back from 1983 to 1987. And you're like, shut the fuck up, Rain Man.
It's true.
Yes, it is. It's very unnerving, actually.
Games are fun. Much like Squid Games.
Much like Squid. Oh my god, these seamless transitions
I got distracted.
are. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you what just came up. There's no smart card. Cancel. Okay. These transitions are seamless. I'm telling you right now.
Damn it, Andy. No one knows more about the Florida Panthers than me.
No, I'm not talking about Ed Balfour. No, the fucking oh god, I'm not going to have an argument about this. There was a goalie for the Florida Panthers, and what was his name? His name was like John something, John Hockey, and
Jacob Schingelheimer Schmidt.
It doesn't matter. I don't know. He played for the Panthers, and then they didn't win, and then he came to someplace else, and they won. Hey, ring chasing. Anyway, anywho. Cody, we miss you.
You're doing great. Keep hosting.
Games. Fuck John Cena. John Cena. Oh,
John Cena's not bad. He was not. He was the worst part of the Fast and the Furious movie. But
no, you know what? I'm going to say
John Cena is good.
I'm going to say it, and this. I'm not. Most people think this. John Cena is kind of a cunt. Okay.
Never met anybody that said that. Explain.
John Cena was never a great wrestler. He's not a bad wrestler, but he was never a great wrestler. He was bulky and he was chiseled and he could obviously beat me up, right? but he was never a great wrestler. And yet the WWE went, "Hey, we're going to make this guy our franchise player for 20 years." And they let other people go. It's the whole reason why AEW, I'm sorry if I'm getting off on a professional wrestling tangent.
No, okay.
I apologize. He's part of the reason why AEW is a thing. It's why they're successful is because of John Cena, because WWE went, this guy's not a great wrestler, but he looks good on camera.
So there was a documentary, and Grant, I will get to you in just a moment. This is my one lesser known John Cena fact. There was a documentary on MTV back when they did not videos, but documentaries. And it was about,
I don't remember that time.
It was about amateur wrestlers, and he played in his amateur wrestling league. He played some sort of like Schwarzenegger Terminator knockoff dude with like the spiky like fucking blonde hair and shit.
So when John Cena first got started, he was in OVW, which is Ohio Valley Wrestling. Okay. And he was known as what was his name? The Serpent or something like that. And he was in his briefs. And he had like Guy Fieri hair, but if it was spiked up straight, right?
Okay.
And that's when he wrestled like Dave Bautista when he was first getting started. Brock Lesnar when he was first getting started. It was all these things.
So
and then he hit the please.
No, you go.
And then they hit the mainstream and they couldn't be the protege or the prodigy or something like that.
Oh,
that was his name.
Prodigy.
It might that might have been John Cena's name. He wasn't John Cena. He was like the prodigy or the protege or I don't know. What's the movie that Christopher Nolan made with the magicians?
Oh, Alakazam. Shazam.
And we're skipping right over that. And
it was Houdini.
So that's what I mean. Like WWE couldn't market that guy, but they could market chiseled white guy with spiked hair. You know, they could do that. It's John Cena's not great.
I'm gonna ask you this.
If the question is, am I glad that he died in that DC movie Suicide Squad? Yeah, I was rooting for it the whole time.
You did not stay for the after credit scene. Okay.
Yes, I did. He's got a show coming or some shit.
This is the question. Very serious
Yeah.
question. This will determine
Yeah.
the fate of our show. You're in a
Wow.
bar fight. You get two choices.
Okay.
The prodigy, smack my bitch up prodigy, or you get Stunning Steve.
I want Stunning Steve 100% of the time. I want Stunning Steve all the time. Because guess what? That motherfucker is going to be stunning people constantly. You don't think I know my wrestling? Huh? You don't think I know who
know you
Stunning
know.
Steve... You don't think I know who
I
Stunning
was trying
Steve
to elicit
Austin is?
this same reaction.
Oh my god. You fucking did it.
Looking towards the chat, Grant says, boys, how about them Hawks? Silence. WWE/WCW WWF makes him soft. And Gage Holden says, oh, what's up?
Hello, Gage. I'm happy to hear from you. I don't mean to ignore you. However, Grant, one, I beat you last week. Suck my dick. Two, I literally fell to my knees because I was watching the Penn State Iowa game, because that's what he's referring to. He's referring to the college football game of Pennsylvania State versus Iowa. And Iowa won by 3 points.
Was
And that hurt my-
say stunning loss?
First of all,
Yes.
go fuck yourself.
That was a serious question.
Grant, I'm happy for the Big Ten. But I can't fucking stand Iowa. I can't fucking stand Iowa. And okay, you know what? No. Because here's the thing. And I don't care if we lose viewers or listeners or whatever. Because they're like, oh, they're talking about football. I don't like football. I don't give a shit if you like football right now. I'm talking to Grant McCready. I don't give a shit. I get it. You won. Congratulations. Congratulations. Woo! Hawkeyes! I don't give a shit. If that country fell off the fucking face of this planet, no one would give a shit. No one would give a shit. Fuck Iowa. I hope it burns. I hope it burns like the hell flames that it deserves. Stop putting him up on the screen.
Penn State keeps playing that way. They'll see Iowa again in the Big Ten championship. Do you
Great. He's a better person than I am. All right? Because that's him being professional.
Gauge explosion, apparently, or crying.
Yeah, apparently he's
Either way.
coming on us. Here's my thing, okay? And we'll stop and we'll get off on this in a minute.
No.
Iowa has fucked Penn State ever since I was a Penn State fan. Ever since I started cheering for Penn State, Iowa would fuck us hard. If it was like Penn State would be not even like 4 in the nation like they just were. They'd be like 17. And they'd play unranked Iowa. And Iowa would spank them. Right? Spank them. And I have such a pent-up hatred for it. That's all I'm going to say. McCready, good for you. Congratulations. I can't say. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I love college football. I love it.
Look at that. That's passion and true sportsmanship right there. Almost like Squid Game on Netflix.
Can you believe the old man won it all?
I know. All right. Didn't see that coming.
Nah, he didn't either. Can you believe the old man died in the first episode? Where am I coming from? You don't know. You don't know anymore.
Holy shit. The chat's it's alive. It's taking its own voice. Now they're talking about BSU and BYU and OTB, off-track betting.
Oh. Did Boise State beat BYU? Oh, my God. Here's what we need to do. All right? I need to make a sports podcast because I need to talk to these motherfuckers. Because Boise State beat... Okay, we'll talk about it later. No, BYU... I'll figure it out later.
We won't spoil anything, Grant. We're just jashing you.
Yeah, we are.
What we really
Go ahead,
wanted to talk
Rico.
about was the history of this, because we did
Yes.
some pre-show, and I basically compared this dude, the creator of the show, to Korean J.K. Rowling. This guy, he was trying to make this show for like 10 years. He was to the point
Yeah.
where he was like selling his laptop to try to like just fucking live, and all of a sudden, Daddy Netflix shows up with the big bucks. And it becomes a huge phenomenon. Everyone's talking about it. Like every episode's fucking spoiled. I watched one today. I was like, I already know the outcome of that because I saw this fucking marble meme.
It's nuts. It's pretty crazy. That show is nuts.
Yeah.
We're not going to spoil anything,
No.
obviously, because that's a dick move.
Yes.
I've seen like maybe 60-70% of it because I just sit next to my wife and I play Mario Kart on my phone. Also Mario, not Mario. And she's just like, holy shit. And I look up and then I'll see something crazy and I'll be like, hey, rewind that fucking shit. And she will. That show is pretty cool.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat.
It's like Saw mixed with Most Extreme Challenge. You know, remember those dudes? It was like the progenitor of American Ninja Warrior. Everybody gets
No.
You know, you never saw MXC?
I don't remember that.
Oh man, I'm gonna throw up a picture of MXC to see if I could trigger a memory in you.
See, we have to show a picture of it because we can't show a video of it because the internet is not free. Remember that when you vote Democrat.
You're gonna tell me you're not familiar with these guys right here, the MXC boys. I'm glad. Grant knows what I'm talking about.
Fuck yeah!
So Squid Games
Fuck
is
yes.
like Saw and MXC mixed together.
Yes. Oh
And
my god!
I just
That's
can't
all I
stop
needed.
watching it.
I needed a visual. Thank you so much. That's fucking funny.
What are you talking about,
Bro.
Grant, with the communist Mario? Our mushroom. Get the fuck out of here with that communist Mario Kart shit. I love it.
Okay,
So
I got it.
I'm thoroughly enjoying the show. I've got like
It's
2 episodes
really good.
left.
Oh, dude. Get ready. Get ready.
What are we
Strap
getting
in.
for?
Strap in.
on?
Strap in. Strap on.
In, strap on.
I don't care. Fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. Like, it's good. It's a good show.
Yeah.
And the history about and learning about how this guy just wanted to make this show and nobody would touch it until Netflix was like, we touched little girls pole dancing, so let's touch on this. And God bless him. It's so good. It's really good, and the acting's pretty decent too.
Yeah.
Are you watching it in Korean? You're not watching it dubbed over or anything?
I am watching it dubbed. However, just looking at like the North Korean girl, like she's intense, dude.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, guess what? That doesn't stop. I get it. Okay. You're dead. Jesus Christ. Piece of shit.
What's going on?
My headphones are dying.
Oh, it's when the headphones whisper in your ear, low battery.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. We'll figure it out.
Yep. So I think the show is pretty amazing. You should go check it out.
It's good.
If you're not checking it out, we're not getting paid for that. There's no Amazon affiliate link for us. pushing something we
Reed
like.
Hastings isn't like waiting to be like, where's my plug? Where is it? But
else you
it's
got
a good
going
ass
on,
show.
my guy?
Man.
Tell me about you.
Oh boy, you don't want to know about me, man. You don't want to know about this. So I currently live in the San Antonio area, right? I don't love it here.
No?
Yeah, I think I
doesn't hold
like
that,
Texas. I think I like Texas. I think this city kind of sucks.
So did you look at it fondly? Because you seemed like you were excited to go to San Antonio. Did you look at it fondly at some point
yes.
from your AIT time? But now you live there.
No. I think I looked at it fondly because I was living in Germany for 3 years, and it wasn't Germany. and then I got here.
Not enough red in those walls.
Yeah, no, trust me.
And plastic.
That shit is buried deep. Yeah, I don't love San Antonio. I don't think it's a great city. I love this. I love the state. Like honestly, where I work and where I live, two totally different places. Like where I live, I was like, oh, I wish I could move from here. And where I work is like, oh, I wish I could live near here. I don't know.
I think all the three of us are in a similar scenario. So I love Texas. El Paso,
I love Texas.
El Paso, not so much. I know.
Well, didn't the fucking I don't know, Mexican gangsters just shooting down El Paso just for the fun of it?
I mean, there's plenty of gunshots, but I never hear them. I'm like insulated on post.
So who the fuck cares?
And then what I see, it was on my showed up on my Facebook feed. El Paso, one of the greatest places to drive. Fuck that shit. I have a panic attack every time I fucking drive on this goddamn highway. It's so bad.
Bro, I drive to work and I am just white knuckling the steering wheel because these assholes, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's sleeting and you're just like, why is it June and ice is falling from the sky? And some asshole in his lifted F-250 is like, I can handle it. And he just goes flying by you, not on your left, on your fucking right.
Grant, did you get banned again?
Well, don't cheer for the wrong team. That's crazy how I'm still on there and you're not. That's nuts.
What the fuck?
You fucked up.
Grant? How do you keep getting... You gotta calm down, dude. the algorithm's out to get you.
I'm for it. All right. I bet you he was just fucking jerking it earlier this afternoon, just watching football. I'm happy.
This is your punishment.
That's not true. God, there's not really a whole lot else. I got my stuff here in Texas from Germany. No, I'm not. Are you kidding me?
He doesn't even know how to work the computer.
Do you think I know how to do that? My house looks like the fucking Chainsaw Massacre house. Are you shitting me? Reporting. You think I know how to report people? If you come up in my comment section, because Rico put it up there, I'll go, hey, don't say that. That's rude.
Jeez. Okay, now I see the message. Grant caught a 3-day ban. What the hell?
From Facebook?
Man. Yeah, you got a 3-day ban from Facebook for I guess any of the things he said on here. He does say he'll take a 3-day ban if it means the Hawks shitting on Penn State. So that's a thing.
You won by 3 points, okay? You won by 3 points. You were favored at home by 2.5. And you barely beat the spread. Do you understand that? You did not shit on anyone. You barely did what was expected of you, okay? You're like a retarded kid who licks something. Do you understand that? Okay?
We should have played
I'll say it again. I will say it again.
We should have played a gag where I just pulled you from the video and just be like, he just got a 3-day ban from the chat. Speaking of embarrassing statements, let me tell you about something I did earlier. So Please. Twitch was hacked. Their entire source code and everything was leaked onto the internet on the good old 4chan. Are you familiar with 4chan?
I am. I've heard of it. I've heard it's not a good place to be.
No one would ever go there, but
I heard it's where Donald Trump voters go to talk about Donald Trump. And as a Donald Trump voter, I am not familiar with 4chan, so I don't know what 4chan is.
No one does.
Great.
However, because of that Twitch hack, we're not doing gangbusters on Twitch, but I figured let me go change that that password. So I'm changing the password. I go on to the main page of Twitch, and I always see the video clips of the people licking the fake ears.
Oh, what's that called? ASMR. Yeah. It's really disturbing. It's really fucked up.
So I had these headphones.
Stop doing
on.
that.
I had these
America.
headphones on.
Like, just stop doing it, because I'm really tired of turning on the internet and seeing some barely dressed girl licking a fake ear on the internet. Stop it. Go ahead, Rico.
Have you experienced it though? Because that's what happened to me today. I put it on and I minimized it. Well, because I was like, there's like 1,400 of these just on the main page alone. I'm gonna put it on, go start working on something else, and it was like super awkward but intriguing at the same time.
Tell me. So to answer your question, no, because whenever I open Twitch, there's some barely like. So it's okay she's on Twitch and not Pornhub. Like she's straddling that line. You know what I'm saying?
She's on every source of media like us.
Good for her. Okay? And she's doing weird things with a microphone. That's the best way I can describe it. And if I was to do it with this microphone right here, we'd be kicked off the internet. And that is the double standard of the internet right now. Okay? Because if I was just like, I'm inside you. Right? Like,
It was like I'd seen it a million times on the on the Twitch main page, but never experienced it until today. And
how was it? What did you think?
It was so weird. But then
like, were you acceptable? Were you just like okay? Or were you like, I want to turn away? Was it like a train? Was it like a train collision?
So the first one was too good. So I went to go check another one.
Motherfucker! This son of a bitch just said the first one. Did everybody hear that? I understand we don't have a huge audience, but this piece of shit just said the first one. Okay, I just want to make sure. I want to scream it from the mountaintops that he just said the first one he watched.
I'll admit it. It was oddly intriguing. I was like, oh, this is weirdly pleasing. And then I went to a second one. And it had significantly diminishing qualities. I mean, my light is like so offended about what I'm talking about. It just turned off on me.
It's so disappointed in you.
How dare you?
You looked at more than one?
I looked at two. And the first one was like, okay, not all ASMR ear lickings are created equally.
That's crazy. That's what I have as my tattoo on my forearm, just to make sure that I always remember it. I was like, oh, bro, I'm in rough times. Got it.
What happened to my light? I don't know what's going on. Whatever.
Man.
That was my embarrassing statement of the day. I just thought that would uplift the show a little bit.
I have so many questions.
And ask them. Go for it.
Was it? So the first one was gratifying?
So I switched over. I switched to headphones, right? So the other ones I had, they were like on-ear headphones. These were cheaper, but they're over-ear headphones. So my entire ear is just covered in this cuff.
Great.
So every sound traveled around my ear.
Okay, and that was
again.
acceptable.
It was oddly intriguing. Would I sit here for 3 hours and donate real dollars to someone doing this on the internet? No, I would not. That's insane to me. However, I could see why some people tune in, as long as the quality is as good as the first one.
So here's my thing. So ASMR is something that I've heard of. I've never experienced. Mm-hmm. It is supposed to be an audible. What's the word I'm looking for? Like it stimulates you.
Yes,
but it's not sexual.
I mean, whatever floats your boat. Like I didn't sit here.
Okay, so It can be sexual.
Yes. For me,
Okay.
it was intriguing. I wasn't sitting here packing half a pack of certs or anything like
Right.
that.
Right. So you're not sitting. So Rico, I don't mean to get like rude or personal
do
or
it.
anything.
We
Okay.
got nothing going on.
You're not just fucking putting that on and just fucking jerking it. To,
No.
But people do, right?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay.
Because I was just sitting here. It was on my one screen. On this screen, I was putting together stuff for the show, and it's like, okay. I've been through worse experiences.
What about the second one?
The second one was not as pleasing. Her technique was
Great.
not.
I'm so glad you used that word. Explain.
I don't know. It seemed like she was doing the same thing.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Is that real?
Apparently.
I'm sorry. Take it down. We're not going to just talk about college football for the rest of the night. That's awesome, and I'm super glad I know that. Please continue.
I don't know. Maybe it was a technique thing. Actually, the first one had like 2 sets of ears set up. So she was going from one channel to the other channel, whereas the second one was just sitting in a chair, just licking like one ear. So maybe it was just the effort and equipment that made it more intriguing.
I want to shoot myself in the face.
You said the show.
From everything you just said, I want to shoot myself in the face.
I'll find her and send you a link, and you can experience it.
Yes. You know what? Hey, guess what? We have homework. Rico is going to send me one. Here's Rico. Send me 1 and 2. Okay.
Okay. I'll see you.
And then I will. And then we will come back next week.
We're gonna talk about.
And we're going to discuss what is it called? ADSMR or something like that?
BDSMR. ASMR.
First of all, I know the thing you said is fake.
The first one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, the second one, ASMR, totally a thing. And we'll do our homework. I'll get you something.
I'm super curious. Like, I want what you listen to first, and I want the order, okay? Because that's the thing. I want to experience the order. So I want the first person, I want you to send me that first and be like, here, this is the first one you listen to. And I'll be like, oh, okay, she's in my ears. And then I expect the second person to just be like, I'm fucking your mother. Like, I literally expect it to be like from the Exorcist, where it's like, your mother's in here with us, Harold. Is there anything you want to say to her? Like, with a fucking Queen's accent and everything, and just be the most rude shit you could come up with.
No, it wasn't rude. The second one, it was just I don't know, lazy. It's like maybe it's you've been with this person for a while, and they know you're into something, but they just do it. She did it without passion.
Picturing this woman with like lace and everything, and just being like, "Are you ready?" And then the second one just being like, just like some homeless New Jersey woman just being like, "Can you hear me? Did you come yet?
Hurry up, I got a 2:00.
Are you kidding me? You think I have all the time in the world to record this shit?" Some old smoker woman who used to buy her cigarettes from a machine.
I'm telling you, it's an interesting
God.
experience.
Here's my new thing. Here's my new business venture: is ASMR from women who bought cigarettes from a machine. Hello, and welcome to Ramona making you come.
It'll be an extra $4 a month if it was only Pall Malls.
I'm gonna be smoking Virginia Slims until you make a mess of your pants.
Oh no!
I remember Jimmy Carter's administration. When that Ronald Reagan ran for presidency, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't find a clean pair of panties. Shut the fuck up.
That was my embarrassing moment of the day. I mean,
I'm making a business model off of your embarrassing moment. Just disgusting women.
I can't run for office now. I shared that I listened to ASMR on Twitch today from 2 separate performers.
I'm going to run for office, and I've said terrible things. Literally. Like, Sarah Silverman's going to be my vice president because that's the only way that I can run for office because I've said terrible things about her.
So it's kind of like a Kamala Biden type of relationship.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, you're a racist, and he's like, I'm gonna win the nomination. And she's like, I'd like to be your VP, and then he did it, and then she didn't appear because she's a bad VP. She's a bad VP, and he's a terrible president. Do you think he forgot he was president?
Every day. At least.
Do you think they have to remind him?
He's like they all get to like the Oval Office and he sits on the couch waiting for Obama to walk in.
You know how? Hey, do you have an Echo device?
Amazon Echo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know how you can like have their alarms be custom made?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think like he wakes up and it's just reminding him that he's president?
Good morning, Joe. You're still the president.
He's like, what? Who are you? I want to get on the train. I'm in Delaware.
974 days till wake up.
Like the Matrix. Mr. Biden.
Mr. Biden.
You have 2 decisions in front of you. God. Here's the thing, internet, okay? And I'm not going to get political, but like
A little bit.
if you don't look at the world around you and go, what the fuck? And you don't listen to us and go, okay, these guys are funny. Like, man, you need to pull your head out of your ass.
It's true.
I mean, I get it. Not Cody necessarily.
Yeah, not Cody. He's the Ringo.
Yeah. Like, I've never met...
We're kidding. Unless we're not. No, we're kidding.
I've never met Ringo Starr, but if I did, I think he'd be Bolden in Texas. I feel like I'm the John Lennon, and not because I'm anything special. I feel like someone's just gonna shoot me in front of my house. And I feel like Rico is our Paul because he just keeps living. He just survives.
I've done so much. I've been replaced once, but
Rico
just
was born in 1887.
I'm the Highlander.
There can only be one.
Let me ask you this.
Please.
After they mint this $1 trillion coin, what's the percentage odds of me just going to a vending machine, putting in a dollar bill, getting some change back, and that $1 trillion platinum coin being in there?
None. The government is never going to give you money. Our government is going to suck you like a vampire for everything that you have, and then they're going to say, please thank me.
ASMR vampires coming.
I swear to God, our government is S&M. It is literally getting beaten and then thanking them for it. There is nothing that you can do that makes them go, oh, thank you so much. There's nothing. Even if you vote for the person, they're going to go, it's about fucking time.
We already shamed you into doing it.
Exactly. There's nothing.
So you're saying there's no chance in hell I go to get a Monster at the vending machine. I get one Sacagawea quarter and one. I know it's $1.
This motherfucker just said Sacagawea quarter.
And I get, and just luck of the draw.
Bro!
Someone just dropped that $1 trillion platinum coin in the machine.
Bro,
trying to get a fucking bang out the machine.
Do you know how liberal DC is? If you pay cash for anything in their metro, they give you the gold dollars with fucking Pocahontas or whoever the fuck is on it. They just shove it in your. I don't give a fuck. No. That's how fucking liberal DC is. They're just like, hey, remember her? And you're just like, no, I don't want any of these coins. I'm not fucking European. Give me a fucking paper money with George Washington's fucking handsome face on it. All right?
Now we're moving away from that. The U.S. is going to start throwing crypto so we can get away from these white-faced green dollar bills. I can't wait to get GovCoin.
GovCoin!
They're still voting. It might be Biden bucks.
GovCoin. That's fucking dumb. Oh, God. I hate this. I hate this world we live in. I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it every day. I read about the news and I read about the dumb bullshit that everybody's just making the biggest noise over. Like we talked about in the pregame, like Facebook and there's a whistleblower and it could be the end of Facebook. Okay.
No, it won't be. Too big.
It could be the end of. But that's what I mean. Like it's the end of Facebook. Okay. I'm okay with that. I understand that Facebook is a provider for our entertainment source. We'll find another way. Twitch just got hacked. Bummer. Like, I don't. Some of this shit, I don't care. I just don't care anymore. At this point, I am literally the Joker when he walks away from the hospital, just being like, I want to see shit be destroyed. You know? Oh.
It's going to be okay. Once GovCoin happens, things will bounce back. You know, it's going to be fine.
You know what? Here's what I'm afraid of. Here's literally what I'm afraid of. Is Janet Yellen actually coming out 2 weeks down the line and being like, we'd like to introduce our own GovCoin. And people being like, yes! Oh, God. We were so afraid of Dogecoin and Bitcoin. But now, government-owned cryptocurrency? So now the government owns non-existent currency?
I mean, it's all non-existent. We all just agree to it.
Of course it is. Of course it is. We know that. Everyone's like, no, it's backed by the gold in Fort Knox. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
They could replace all that gold with one coin. Just saying. One
Dogecoin. One GovCoin.
And big old Daddy Joe is just walking around flipping that thing.
First of all, you think Daddy Joe knows how to flip a coin and then catch it?
He did it in 1910.
Yup, he did it. He did it then. When he watched the Hatfield and McCoys shoot at each other. Oh my God. I can't talk like this. I'm not allowed to.
No.
Go Phillies.
Go Phillies. Who do we hate right now? The Hawks? Fuck the Hawks.
Yes!
You heard it here first. Rico said, fuck the Hawks.
And not the Atlanta Hawks, all right? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing about sports. They're all named after the same animals. There's like 10 animals that all of the names are named after.
Just pick something new. I don't know. What would you pick a new name for a team, any sport? Go for it.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Leave that in the comments. I like that idea, actually. name. I want to. Oh, I know, because I'm going to be inappropriate.
Think about something you could put on a marquee or a T-shirt, a jersey of a different type. What would that be?
Oof.
The Woofs.
I mean, that's fair. Like if I was a shitty like who hasn't won? Cleveland. The Cleveland Oofs. Like you haven't won anything in forever. Like stop calling yourselves the Browns. You know, like I get it. That's the color of poop. Great job. Because you know what I'm really tired of? My European wife being like, why are the Cleveland Browns called the Browns? And I was like, I don't know. They're shit. I don't know.
They were founded by John Brown in 1817. And, yep.
Did you Google this?
No. Sounded good though, right?
I'm sorry I called you out. I apologize. I owe you an apology. I owe a
Rico's
personal apology.
fun facts.
All right. I like that. No, I like that. I like that. I want comments about like what would you name your sports team?
Yes.
I dig that. So like here on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and all the stuff like that, like put it in. Like the Seattle, I don't know.
Not
Well, like Portland. Portland had a thing where like they sexually trafficked people, and no one knew about it.
Was this during their fucking district?
No, this was like 2015.
Oh, really? Just Portland, just
yeah. So stop it, Portland Trailblazers. All right, you're the Portland disgusting fuckers. Smugglers. We're the Portland shut the fuck uppers. All right. But no, I dig that. I like that idea. Rico.
Yes.
We are now over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like making this too long.
Okay.
I think this was a fun show.
I'm with you. I think.
Did you have fun?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It's lovely to see you. Glad to see
I had a
that
blast.
I'm glad
Oh
to see
my
that
God.
you got your goods.
Bro.
You now have room to expand, do whatever you
Yes.
want. Shit on the walls. You
Yes,
can put
I'm
up-
going to shit on these walls. As soon as I turn this camera off.
Cleveland Brown all over the walls.
Cleveland Brown, and I am sad to say. Is that racist? I don't know.
Yeah, it was a great show. It's a white guy.
It's also a white man who does the voice, so I don't give a shit. Like, what are you going to do? Be like, hey, that's racist. Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I had this was a kind of a last minute thing because I finally got my shit today. So and then Cody couldn't be here, so we're throwing this together. I had a lot of fun.
Well.
Cody, we miss you.
You're not Ringo. I was just joking.
No, you're like the. No,
he's not
you're
even
like
the best podcaster in the group. You familiar?
Goodbye, internet.
I know I brought that up before. It's when a reporter asked Ringo, "How's it feel to be the best drummer in the world?" And fucking John is like, "He's not even the best drummer in the band." On that note,
Just getting shit on. You got it.
good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Tune in next week.
Hoo-yah.
Like, share, subscribe, all that shit.
All that
Social
shit.
media.
Do it. Bye-bye.